Hi, welcome to God Thoughts for You, Me. I have some, pretty much like my life testimony to share with you, and God wants me to do this, and I haven't been able to do it until now because my phone had too much pictures and video on it that I had to delete. So anyway, this was back like midnight of the 3rd, so it ended up being the 4th of December. And I had been hearing and seeing this verse that says, let's see if it's Revelation 12:11. They overcame him because of the blood of the Lamb and because of the word of their testimony, and they did not love their life even to death. And so that verse had come up like a number of times, and one of these last times, it was actually at church, first verse that was spoken in the service. So anyway, I just have a few minutes to be able to share this testimony, um, and here we go. I see pivoting points and moments in life where if I had just acted on my instinct, that gut and fearful feeling in the moment of decision, to stop in my tracks and pivot on a dime, to turn around, walk away, or run away. There are also moments where a family member or a close friend made a comment of warning. I heard them, yet we were standing as for a brief minute. If they just would have sat me down, or I asked to sit down and talk about it and ask and answer more questions of concern or insight they had, I needed them to sit down with me and have a good talking to, like my grandfather did many years ago when I had started the process up and was almost ready to sign the papers to join the army. He said to me, "You're going to ruin your life." And he was so right. And so I didn't go through with it. But if he wouldn't have sat me down and talked to me in that way, and with honest love and concern for me, I may have signed up. So, and I would have been in the middle of the desert storm. So, anyway, all over a relationship that ended. Um, and basically, so here's some more I want to share. I would have not only heard them and allowed them to reason with me, share why they were saying what they were warning me about. Instead, many decisions were made when I was in fear that told me this isn't right. Turn and run away, call someone, tell someone, voice up. Yet I didn't. I still allowed other people to run over me, mow over me, overtake me, to control me, and to silence my voice, and be the person or do the things they wanted me to do, even though I didn't want to. You see, I grew up around abusive people. I was programmed at a young age to be silent. Like the old saying, children are meant to be seen and not heard. And then how about this one? Do as I say, not as I do. Well, I have to tell you and share with you, if you grew up in an abusive environment, or are in or was abused in any way, you need to get out of that environment, away from those people. If you are out and away from this abuse, seek counsel from a trusted, loving person who is not a taker, but a giver, because they will have your best interests in mind. The sooner you, your children or grandchildren, get some help in healing and removed from abusive people, the better. I know now what a difference it can make in your life, the life of your family, your children, grandchildren, and even your great grandchildren, in the emotional, spiritual, physical well being of you, and especially the members of your family. Sorry, my throat. whatever the age. Help with a Christian counselor standing upon godly principles and the Ten Commandments for a Christian life or a Christian life coach. I say Christian because if you are a believer, you truly want godly counsel.